Okay guys, let's get to business. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Irene and this is Irene's Cake. Okay, so today we are going to be making a simple chocolate drip cake. How cool is that? And I'm going to be showing you the step-by-step processes, or the step-by-step processes. No? Oh Jesus, English. I'm just going to be showing you how to achieve your, yes, how to get there. So right now I'm just going to go ahead to fill in my cakes with some buttercream icing. And please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe and turn on your notification bell such that you get notified when next I make a video. Okay, so I actually forgot that I had not trimmed my cakes yet, and I went ahead to put on some buttercream at the top, and that was wrong. So you want to take note of that, guys. It's important that you chew your cakes so that it becomes easier to trim. Some cakes can be very soft and fragile, but chilling them makes it harder and it becomes very easy to trim your cake. So I'd already done my first coating on my cake. This is the second coating. The first coating is called a crumb coating, so I am putting on the second coating on the cake. So what I did was I had to take some buttercream icing, and placing it on my cake, I gently pull away towards the direction that I want to be covered right now. Yes, so you want to do this gently. You're gently pushing away your icing. You're doing this gently, making sure your palette knife is not touching the cake, because you do not want crumbs to interfere with your coating. It will make the work dirty. So guys, you also want to take note of this, okay? To have a very good consistency of buttercream to work with, you want to make sure that you are mixing your buttercream at intervals, say at every after 2 minutes or so, or 3. You are mixing your buttercream, because after a while, after being exposed to the air, it starts forming crystals and you find out that it's not so smooth to work with. So that's what I'm doing, and I am carefully spreading out my American buttercream icing, making sure that it touches every part of my cake. So guys, if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please subscribe, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up in this video. Please, if you found this helpful, you could just give me a comment, or if you have some questions, you could just ask on the comment section below. Thank you. So I'll be using my scraper to scrape off any excess buttercream on my cake. This is what gives us the smooth finish in buttercream cakes. So you want to do this gently, no need to rush, especially if this is your first time trying to cover a cake. You want to do this gently. This stage actually takes a lot of time, because you're going to do it until you've gotten the result you need. So you would need to exercise patience here, okay? Now I'll be using the tip of my scraper to scrape off the excess buttercream at the top of my cake. And you want to scrape off the buttercream on your scraper before going ahead. In my case, I had to flip it over to the other side that doesn't have buttercream, because if you place the scraper like that with the buttercream or the scraper, the excess buttercream on your scraper, it's going to interfere with what you're doing already. So guys, to get the smooth finish, you want to locate all those spaces. If you look carefully, you would see some spaces at the side of my cake. So what I'm doing is I'm taking some more icing using my spatula and or my palette knife, and I am filling in those gaps at the side of my cake, and I'll be using the scraper to go through again. So you'll be doing this stage repeatedly until you've gotten the smooth finish you're looking for. If I was using a comb or any other design, I don't think I wouldn't be so concerned about this stage or wanted to make it all smooth. But since there will be no comb or any other design, just my chocolate drip, I'm going to do this over and over again until I've gotten the finish I need. Using my palette knife again, I'm going to be scraping off those excess of buttercream. Take note guys, I'm taking away the excess on my palette knife before going on again on my cake. So you gently want to pull from the side towards the center. I'm not so concerned on how the top of my cake looks like, smooth or not, because I'm going to be covering it with some designs. So I had to use a blender, or you could use your hands to crush any cookie you have, preferably black. You could use Oreos or any other cookie that is dark, really dark in color, black if to say, and you want to crush them and use it at the bottom of your cake. This is optional. This is the design the customer needed, and that's what I did. If not, you could leave this stage. And I'm using my scraper to take away those excess on my board, excess crumbs on my board. So since it's a chocolate drip cake, I had to melt some chocolate while leaving it to cool, because you need it to be at room temperature before putting it on your cake, or not room temperature anyway, slightly warm. I had to put in some buttercream icing in my piping bag, and the nozzle I have here is a star nozzle, a big star nozzle. I didn't really check the size of the nozzle, but a big size star nozzle. You could use any nozzle of your choice. So here is my melted chocolate, and I'm just going to be putting it at the side of my cake such that it becomes easier to drip, to go down, to flow down, giving it that drip we are looking for. And I noticed that my chocolate was kind of thick. It wasn't really giving me the result I needed, so I had to put in some little butter and heated it for about 10 seconds and left it to cool again before putting it back on my cake. So this is much better. And guys, you don't need all those tools. You could just use whatever you need. Some persons will have to wait to get a piping bottle, what do they call it anyway. But here I'm using a spoon. Okay, use whatever you have. If you don't have, anyway, just use whatever you have, except it's something that you should get, then if not, you could just use whatever you have at home, and you're good to go. So here I have some edible spirit and a gold luster dust. So I'm just going to be putting some of my luster dust on the container, and I'll be adding in my edible spirit as well. Just not too much, but enough to make it runny. You don't want to add too much spirit. And guys, while working with spirit, they evaporate much, they're volatile, so you want to take note of this to be quick. And if for any reason it gets dry, just feel free to add in more spirit and stir. So what I'm going to be doing is basically very easy, using my brush to just give some little strokes on my cake. the direction your hand goes to, that would be determines the direction the your what's it called now your luster dust follows. So there's no specific design, guys. Just feel free. It's a free world. Whatever you want to do, you don't need to be creative to do this. Just do it. Just do it, guys. Do the magic. So I'll be using my piping bag to give some rosette designs at the top of my cake. Using the piping method is quite easy, but you would need some time to practice to get it right. It's not as easy as it looks, but still it's easy. So you just need practice. And I'll do this throughout my cake, and I go ahead to design it with my cookies. Beautiful, right? This is beautiful already, looking so lovely. Here I have my cookie. Yep. Just look at these, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Beautiful. It is lovely already. So I'm just going to be checking out, you want to check the areas that look good enough to represent the front of your cake. So I think this was best for me. So I'm going to be using my acrylic cake topper. So a lot of people don't know that there's actually a nylon to peel off on these toppers. I didn't know initially, and I've been using them like that. So when you pull off that nylon, it gives it a brighter gold color of topper, and this is beautiful and beautiful. So that's it, guys. If you found this helpful, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification bell so you get notified. And don't forget to clean up your surface immediately because of the luster dust, to avoid stains on your clothes or whatever it is. So see you next time on my next video. Bye.